stranger riding dust up from that old lane. You on the porch trying to front ice cold as the propane. I see you side-eyeing, acting all I see in bold. But everybody around here know you running, but you never say it. Can't stay still when the world's in flame. Your name's on that wire and the wires never change. Said you're in a stay ready, always fixing to run. But keep looking back to see if on the chase or the gun. You talk big, bite quick, slide out like a bad habit. Burn out, rubber down to the bone and call it street magic. Think you whipped that pain, but pain's got your plate number. The whole crew see you sweating, acting like you some hunter. Can't stay still when the world's in flames. Your name's on that wire and the wires never change. Said you're in a stay ready, always fixing to run. But you keep looking back to see if I'm the chase or the gun. In the night, they're so restless. If you're gonna make smoke, best make it endless. Can't stay still when the world's in flame. Your name's on that wire and the wires never change. Said you're in a stay ready, always fixing to run. But you keep looking back to see if I'm the chase or the gun. So when that engine calls, you know how this goes. If you run for the county line, I run for the throne. You said you were fine, but your handshake wild. I caught that twitch, that sudden smile. I'm not your judge, just rolling through. I know what hiding's trying to do. You play tough in this rust-bent town. Windows up when the sun goes down. Heard your story, half forgot, but quiet says everything you're not. You keep your storms locked behind your teeth. Try to run when the water creeps. Pressure building, close your eyes, hoping nobody sees through the disguise. Break the levee, flood it out. You hold it in till the siren sound. Pressurizing, ground gives way. Truth cuts raw, can't turn away. Break the levee, spill it free. Ain't nobody clean, least of all me. I've been the one with too much pride. Anger sworn I could never hide. Sweat and grit behind closed doors. Promises buried under marble floors. If you think you're the first to fall apart, sink your boots in a shallow heart. I know collapse from inside out. Show me your thunder, I'll show you my doubt. You keep your stones locked behind your teeth. Try to run when the water creeps. Pressure building, close your eyes, hoping nobody sees through the disguise. Break the levee, flood it out. You hold it in till the siren sound. Pressurizing, ground gives way. Truth cuts raw, can't turn away. Break the levee, spill it free. Ain't nobody clean, least of all me. Crack foundation, fight or freeze. We come undone in fits and pleas. Tell me loud, don't whisper slow. It's in the shattering that we grow. y'all can't turn away. Break the levee, spill it free. Ain't nobody clean, least of all me. Break the levee, let it roll. Break the levee, find control. It's in the flood, we find control. Yeah, fast lane fever, nowhere to run. Got grit in my jaw, crowd in my lungs, rumble off the steel as the twilight hums. East Coast heart with a boot scuffed soul, barbed wire nerves keep my temper cold. I don't say much, let the thunder talk, twang in my swagger, venom in my walk. Never mind the sorrow, stitched in seams, an edge on the longing, bristling unseen. Quick grind, click clack, tight rope on the churn. Pressure in my veins while these wishes burn. Wind howling low, but my hands don't shake. If I show you my pain, that's just what's at stake. Friction burn, lay it on my skin. Every mile I lost, every vice I let in. Friction burn, running from the ache, chasing what I never had, too raw to break. Slide with steady flow. Cracks on my knuckles from striking the dark. Old wounds trail mixed with the new fresh marks. Led by the hunger that keeps me in gear. Fast rapping sorrow with a smirk and a sneer. Sideline the past, the sure tried to claim me. Old dirt roads in my veins still flame me. But pride's a match and longing is the fuse. Too wild for comfort, too stubborn to lose. Same old miles, new kind of fire. Can't wash off what the heart desires. Raw vocal truth in the grip of the slide. Holding that one on the edge of ride. Friction burn, lay it on my skin. Every mile I lost, every vice I let in. Friction burn, running from the ache, chasing what I never had, too raw to break. Comfort, I burn it away. Scars spell the hunger that I can't betray. Friction burn, lay it on my skin. Every mile I lost, every vice I let in. Friction burn, running from the ache, chasing what I never had, too raw to break. Friction burn, too raw to break. Dust on my boots, fire in my chest. Country boy spitting with the best. Down in the hollow where the moonshine flows, got my eye on you, everybody knows. Fire burning deep inside my soul, got me acting like I lost control. Whiskey courage got me talking bold, story about a heart that can't be sold. Dirt road princess with them angel eyes, got me hypnotized on the starlit skies. Farm boy swagger but I'm breaking free, spitting rhymes fast as you can see. Banjo picking while I'm dropping bars, country flame burning bright as stars. Southern drawl mixed with rapid speech, you're the lesson that I need to teach. Aggression building in my rural veins, ready to dance in the pouring rain. I'm a country flame. parked by the old oak tree. Got that energy you bring to me. Fast flow spitting while the guitar cries. Raw emotion that I can't disguise. Cornfield nights and that rebel sound. Lost and found where love comes around. Southern heat mixed with northern rage. Turn another page, break out the cage. Hate bales thrown where I make my stand. Rough callous but a gentle hand. Speed demon rapping about the way you move. Got that country groove, got something to prove. Barnyard battles where I learned to fight. Now I'm spitting fire through the longest night. Backwoods passion with a city flow. Let the whole world know. Country flame, burn through your frame. Wild like a hurricane. Girl, you drive me insane. Country flame, country flame. Nothing ever stays the same. Let's go. Dirty boots, brown steps, never looking back. Nah. Woo! That line don't move, but I see you running. Slick mud on your tongue, still gunning. That line don't move while your truth keeps shunning. Stepping out of frame, but that line don't move. I saw you leaning by the bodega grill. Damn, eyes cold, where you holding that chill? Buzzing around, talking about money like you never missed a meal. Still, who know you round here? Who vouch for your name? Streets memorize every move, ain't a fucking game. Tailpipe heat burning slow, I know how pressure builds in the frame. Can't fake that pain, see we grew up stamping our stories and grind. Yours got holes bleeding out with East Lie. Faking southern twang, but your heart still try. The city don't care no matter how hard you try. I watch you chase smoke slipping out on your desk. On respect, you ain't paid, folks never forget. You talk big, write checks with a half-drawn set. But I ain't never been not snapping regret. Slide on the steel string, grit in my spit. I see you step wide like you running from it. Your shadow stub mid-step, true bears is big. Keep losing the plot while you acting. That line don't move, but I see you running. Slick mud on your tongue, still gunning. That line don't move while your truth keeps shunning. Stepping out of frame, but that line don't move. Yo, you left a note on the stoop like apologies count. Chest out on corners where the silence shouts. Your face in the crowd just spilling cheap routes. I see through the stairs, see the thunder clouds. Ain't about doubting your toughness, I peep the performance. But nobody's buying, not here, not in this endurance. Fast talk, slow walk, trying for assurance. Slide guitar sharp and cut through your assurance. You can stand in the rain, still call it fate. But this line right here, man, it holding its weight. You scratch names, swap friends, blame time, blame hate. Every chapter you write gets burned at the gate. It's the sound of the street mixed up with this draw. Bottle breaks, boost scuffs that your curtain call. Ain't no distance to run when your back hits a wall. So you circle the spot, acting like it's your hall. Yeah, slide, slide, can't cross. That line don't move, but I see you running. Slick mud on your tongue, still gunning. That line don't move while your truth keeps shunning. Stepping out of frame, but that line don't. Hey, slide, can't cross. That line don't move. Grit in the gut, slide and groove. You can run, but son, that line don't move. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line, dig that line. Again and again I dig that line. Dig that line. Hands in the dirt and the hurt will repeat. Sun bearing down in the East Coast heat. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line.
taught me never curve it. Whiplash rhythm in my veins, I'm just here to serve it. Slide through mud, grit stick to my jaw. Every foot pushed down, I recall what I saw. Chain on my wrist, soul in my grip, I'm living that law. Dig that line, repeat it, set it raw. Dig that line, repeat it, don't stop at the flaw. What's beneath, I ask it each time. What's beneath, I ask it each time. Dig that line, dig that line, dig that line. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Yeah, dig that line, again and again I dig that line. Hands in the dirt and the hurt will repeat. Sun bearing down in the East Coast heat. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Heard the rail slide in, still on a mission. Cracking up the ground, post with no permission. Every echo bounce, every echo return, ringing sublime. Dig that line. Boots mark a pattern stuck in the design. I tell myself it's nothing but repetition's a sign. Sing that phrase, hammer it, dig that line. Dig that line. Sing that phrase, hammer, leave the rest behind. Dig that line. 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 I'm the sound now, little born on wine. Dig that line. Dig that line. Dig that line. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line, again and again I dig that line. Hands in the dirt and the hurt will repeat. Sun bearing down in the East Coast heat. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line, over and over I dig that line. Dig that line now. Dig that line now. Dig that line, dig that line, dig that line. Dig that line, dig that line, dig that line, dig that line. Dig that line, dig that line, dig that line, dig that line, dig that line.
Where the creek runs brown and thick, Mama said, boy, you better learn real quick. Daddy's hands were rough from digging in the dirt. Every lesson came with blood and hurt. I learned to swim in muddy waters deep, where the current's strong and the banks are steep. Muddy waters, that's where I came from. Can't wash clean what the river's done. Muddy waters running through my veins, nothing pure about these muddy stains. Muddy waters, muddy waters. That's my home, that's my home. City boys don't know what it's like to fight for every dollar in the pale moonlight. They got their suits and their fancy ways. I got scars from harder days. When you're raised up in the mud and clay, it changes how you see and pray. Muddy waters, that's where I came from. Can't wash clean what the river's done. Muddy waters running through my veins, nothing pure about these muddy stains. Muddy waters, muddy waters. That's my home, that's my home. They're trying to bottle up the rage inside. Muddy waters can't be purified. I carry every storm that ever passed, but some stains are meant to last. Now I'm spitting verses fast and raw about the life that shaped my jaw. Every bar I draw is thick with truth, from a man who lost his youth. In the muddy waters where I learned to breathe, where you either swim or leave. Muddy waters, that's where I came from. Can't wash clean what the river's done. Waters running through my veins, nothing pure about these muddy stains. Muddy waters, muddy waters, that's my home, that's my home. Muddy waters, muddy waters, that's my home, that's my home. Been pushed around too long now, I'm pushing back. Blood boiling hot, heart beating like a train track. You done crossed the line, crossed it one too many times. Now I'm coming for you, gonna settle what's mine. Been biting my tongue while you talking loud, staying in the shadows while you played the crowd. But the country boy in me ain't taking no more. About to bring that backwood fury to your front door. School you with my old school. Gravel in my veins, mud between my toes. Been holding back the thunder, now the lightning shows. Your city slicker ways don't scare me none. When push comes to shove, I know how to run. Back to the basics, back where I belong. Been quiet too long, now I'm singing my song. Steel in my spine, fire in my chest. Time to show you who handles business best. Whoa, you ain't ready for the stage. Turn into a new page. Mama didn't raise no fool. About to school you with my own spin, bending, been breaking. Now I'm taking what's mine. Been waiting, been hating, cross that final line. Dirt road wisdom meets the concrete game. You thought I was weak, now you know my name. Been counting my losses, now I'm counting wins. This backwood beast is where your nightmare begins. Slide guitar screaming like my soul on fire. Time to separate the truth from all the lies. Been pushed to the edge, now I'm jumping off. Show you what happens when you piss me off. Oh, you ain't ready for this rage. Turn into a new page. Mama didn't raise no fool. About to school you with my old school. Been quiet too long, now I'm singing my song. Your time is gone. Listen close, I got something to say, been watching all these politicians play, while my people struggle every single day. They preaching peace but sending wars our way. You think I'm just some country boy naive, but I see through the lies they make believe. From the holler to the block, we all deceived. Time to speak truth, make these liars leave. This a backwoods warning, straight from the dirt. Been quiet too long, now somebody hurt. East Coast flow with that southern grit. Y'all been playing games, now we bout to split. Backwoods warning, can't ignore the sound. What goes up high, gotta come back down. Check the news, see the chaos they create, while corporate greed decides our fate. From my front porch I calculate every broken promise, every debate. They got us fighting over scraps they throw, while they count money, watch their power grow. But this country boy, yeah I know, revolution coming, watch the status quo go. Yeah, listen, ba-ba-ba-da boom boom bap, tick it to tock tock snap. What? This a backwoods warning, straight from the dirt. Been quiet too long, now somebody hurt. East Coast flow with that southern grit. Y'all been playing games, now we bout to split. Backwoods warning, can't ignore the sound. What goes up high, gotta come back down. From the mountains to the projects we unite, every working person ready for the fight. They divided us by color, class, and creed, but we all bleed red when we're in need. This the moment when the silence speak loud. Country rap fusion, make your mama proud. East Coast, dirty South, revolution time. Oh! So to every red politician, hear me clear, your time of reckoning is drawing near. From this backwoods boy you used to sneer, now my voice carries weight, crystal clear. All events unfold, but we ain't blind. Leave your fancy words and games behind. Truth cuts deep, sharper than moonshine. This backwoods warning, read between the lines. This a backwoods warning, straight from the dirt. Been quiet too long, now somebody hurt. East Coast flow with the southern grit. Y'all been playing games, now we bout to split. Backwoods warning, can't ignore the sound. What goes up higher, gotta come back down. From the holler to the city street, this is sound where two worlds meet. Backwoods warning, feel the heat. Revolution rhythm, feel the beat. Used to trust you, man, back when we was kids, running through them fields. Now you switched up quick, sold out for the city, left us all behind. Why you gotta burn the bridge? Why you gotta burn it down? All them years we had your back, now you know where to be found. Why you gotta burn the bridge? Why you gotta burn it down? Remember summer nights, talking about our planes. You said you never change, guess it was pretend. Money got you twisted, heart turned cold as stone. Left, why you gotta burn the bridge? Why you gotta burn it down? All them years we had your back, now you know where to be found. Why gotta burn it down. Listen up, you fake ass friend, I'm talking straight to you. Grew up in the same dirt, same struggle, same crew, but you got a little taste and forgot where you came from. Running to the big lights like your past was never fun. Used to share our last dollar, split it down the middle. Now you acting like you don't know me, playing riddles. I seen you at the store, walk right past my face. After all the years of friendship, man, it's such a disgrace. You think you better now, cause you got some paper stack, but money can't buy loyalty, and that's a simple fact. Your mama raised you better, taught you right from wrong, but greed and got you singing a completely different song. I ain't bitter, just disappointed in the man you became. Sold your soul for some dollars, what a pitiful shame. When you fall, and you will fall, don't come back around, cause the bridge that you burn ain't never coming. Why you gotta burn the bridge? Why you gotta burn it down? All them years we had your back, now you know where to be found. Why you gotta burn the bridge? Why you gotta burn it down? Why you gotta do me wrong? Why you gotta burn it down? Boots tripping over gutters, eyes sharp through haze. Dust catch my tongue, trouble staying unfazed. Wringing sweat from my collar, scars run the flame. Road killing every hope, still remember your name. Shadow in my shadow, talking tough in my ear. Quick with a jaw, faster with the leer. Yeah, I scrape for peace, but the peace never comes. Hard saying run, but my fists staying numb. Stealing back time, wasting on loose sleep. Lost in a scuffle with nothing but me. Voices like dogs keep barking that fear. Too many fights, but tonight you ain't here. Caught in my teeth, the taste of that dirt. You said you were leaving, I'm still wearing the hurt. Ain't no way forward, can't crawl back to start. Slide guitar wheeling while I pull myself apart. Lie low and stain, got dust on my tongue. Now the love gone raw, dirty from what we done. Yeah, yeah. Street lights gone low, boost echo my doubt. Taking wrong turns, I'm just trying to get out. Crack voice spitting up, splinters of pride. Checking these shadows, nowhere left to hide. Lines getting tangled, truth slip through my teeth. Fast talking memory, banking on grief. Left me a letter, just ashes and trace. Dream about running, but I'm glued to this place. Choke on the silence when you ain't come around. All the life barking at ghosts when the pain hit the ground. Slide, keep crying and something just snapped. Gritty confession, all I got left is this rap. Caught in my teeth, the taste of that dirt. You said you were leaving, I'm still wearing the hurt. Ain't no way forward, can't crawl back to start. Slide guitar nailing while I pull myself apart. Low and stain, got dust on my tongue. Now the love gone raw, dirty from what we done. Dust on my tongue, biting down by the fence. Raw with regret, don't make no sense. Slide it out, slide it on.
chick on the corner, burger joint sound burnt out. Fried oil in trouble, I've been running my mouth, barely saying a thing, just chewing on silent stuff. You caught my eye leaning up by the beat down train, sticking to your face and the words hanging heavy. Didn't say nothing, but I felt you already. East winds off the bass saying heads up, don't linger. Never was one for slow dances or showing my fingers. Ain't looking for the answer in a bottle, in a song. I'm just trying to remember when it all started going wrong. Where did we go wrong? Was it somewhere in this town? Did your voice just drown? Or did mine come unwound? Was I too hard, too far, too much one night long? Why does this echo ring? Where did we go wrong? Greasy countertop laughter, but it's colder these days. Your boots are in my truck bed, but not in my ways. Talking about the streets, how they curve, how they crack, how we took them one time and never looked back. You said I was restless, too fast, too all at once. I said you like quiet, but I yelled every stance. Burgers gone cold, but the fight's still running hot. You stepped out for a minute, but the second just won't stop. I ain't asking for another chance, I ain't laying blame, just sitting here replaying how we lost our names. Where did we go wrong? Was it somewhere in this town? Did your voice just drown? Or did mine come unwound? Was I too hard, too far, too much one night long? Why does this echo ring? Where did we go wrong? Said life's not a blueprint, can't you draw your way home? Yet you're trying to build, even when I'm all alone. You said life's not a blueprint, so show me how to stay. And I can keep trying to build, even when I'm all alone. Guess I thought the east wind would tell me how to stay, but it just whips round the alley and whispers while you walked away. Where did we go wrong? Was it somewhere in this town? Did your voice just drown? Or did mine come unwound? Was I too hard, too far, too much one night long? Why does this echo ring? Where did we go wrong? Left here with old rappers and the smell of cheap fries. Truck lights on, empty, just watching the sky. If you pass down the street, would you stay for a song or just turn by the corner and keep moving on? Country boy came through, boots still dirty from the farm. Triplet flow, he don't know what city life can harm. Backwoods accent thick, talking about his cousin's barn while the block watch him close. Ain't no fucking false. Muddy boots on concrete, don't belong here. Something about this country kid got me unclear. Muddy boots on concrete, moving nowhere. Why the fuck you show up when the coast ain't clear? Told him about the corners, how we handle business raw, but he keep talking tractors, talking about his grandpa. Pulled out couple bills, money dirty from the straw, while I'm counting 20s, calculating what I saw. This ain't his turf, but he walking like he fearless, speaking country wisdom while the streets stay serious. Got the whole crew puzzle situation getting curious. Why this farm boy acting like the city ain't mysterious? Muddy boots on concrete, don't belong here. Something about this country kid got me like you show up when the coast ain't clear. Tall strings crying while he talk that rural shit. East Coast meets the South, don't know how this gonna hit. Seeing you around town lately acting all friendly, but I know what you've been saying when I ain't listening. Your boy's been talking, spreading lies about my business. Time to set the record straight, no more pretending. This is how we handle beef down on the dirt road. Talk, slide, steal, let the whole world know. You can run your mouth, but you can't run far when the country boys come calling in their pickup cars. Dirt road feuds ain't backing down no more. You think you know me, but you don't know jack about struggle. Been grinding since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. Your city slick ways don't impress nobody here. Talk is cheap when you're standing face to face with fear. This is how we handle beef down on the dirt road. Fast talk, slide, steal, let the whole world know. You can't run your mouth, but you can't run far when the country boys come calling in their pickup cars. That's how we set the score. Dirt road feuds ain't backing down no more. What you gonna do when the dust settles down? When your reputation's buried 6 feet underground? I ain't looking for trouble, but trouble found me. Now it's time to show you what country really means. This is dirt road justice. This is how we roll. Fast line, slide guitar, straight from the soul. Mud on my boot, still on my feet. They don't get it from the street. Country boys with city heat. Back roads taught me how to eat. We them dirt road kings. From the sticks to the block, we run everything. Dirt road kings.
strong, but we street smart, that's how we swing. Granddaddy's farm, daddy's hustle, learned young how to muscle. Through the struggle, through the grind, left home but kept the mind. Truck bed parties, corner deals, same hunger, different wheels. Feels the projects, ain't much change, still surviving, still deranged. We them dirt road kings, from the sticks to the block, we run everything. Dirt road kings, country strong, but we street smart, that's how we swing. They think we simple, think we slow, but we been grinding since birth. Yo, backwoods wisdom, city flow, mix that combo, watch us grow. Pickup trucks and corner stores both taught me what life's for. Respect the code, respect the land, where the cornfield or where you stand. Don't sleep on us, we been ready. Country roots, we them dirt road kings. From the sticks to the block, we run everything. Dirt road kings, country strong, but we street smart, that's how we swing. From the dirt road to the avenue, same heart, different view. Yeah, dirt road kings, that's what we do. Grew up on gravel roads and mama's cooking. Never thought much about what I was looking for in this life, just kept my head down low. Working fields and farmland, that's all I know. That's all I know, that's all I see. Simple living's all that's left to me. That's all I know, can't change my ways. Been the same through all my days. That's all I know, that's all I got. Small town heart, the time forgot. Friends went off to college, I stayed behind. Working daddy's tractor, didn't seem to mind. But lately I've been wondering if there's more than this dusty county that I'm living for. That's all I know, that's all I see. Simple living's all that's left to me. That's all I know, can't change my ways. Been insane through all my days. That's all I know, that's all I got. Small town heart, the town forgot. Look, I ain't ashamed of where I come from. Dirt roads made me tough. When the going gets rough, I don't fold up, I just double down and call they bluff. See, y'all think country means we're simple, but we hustle just as hard. Been grinding since before dawn, every single day in the farmyard. Callous hands and honest work, that's the code that runs deep in my blood. While you sitting in your office chair, I'm out here working in the mud. Don't mistake my slow draw for weakness. Country strong runs deeper than bone. I may not know your fancy ways, but this dirt road raised me to hold my own. Can keep your city wisdom, I'll take the lesson that the land has shown. Cause when everything falls apart, you wish you had what I've always known. And now I see it different. What I thought was small is the foundation that's been holding me through it all. Every lesson learned out here beneath these trees made me who I am, gave me what I need. That's all I know, that's all I see. Simple living's all that's left to me. That's all I know, won't change my ways. Standing proud through all my days. That's all I know, that's all I got. Small town heart that can't be bought. That's all I know. That's all I know. Yeah, ain't nowhere past now. Corner dust, step quick, kept moving. Sun burned out on this red brick ruin. Hands in pockets, scraping old news. Truth in the callous lines I use. Just pavement and my breath, that's it. No big plan, just a split decision. Tide tracks, dried footprints and mud. Walk on, stay numb, swallow the blood. Ain't nowhere past now. Steady in my grind, can't slow down. Hard roads I plow. Hands cracked, don't ask how. Ain't nowhere past now. Same grit, same town. Keep moving anyhow. Ain't nowhere past now. Shadow of a barn, lean rattled by trains. Memory thin, coat soaked in rain. Half heard fights through boarded up glass. Old boot scuffs cut through the grass. Sharp tongue tied smile, spit truth. Barnyard bar with Brooklyn roots. No time for talking big, just make it stick. Dust in my teeth, country brick. Ain't nowhere past now. Steady in my grind, can't slow down. Hard roads I plow. Hands cracked, don't ask how. Ain't nowhere past now. Same grit, same town. Keep moving anyhow. Ain't nowhere past now. Slide strings bending, empty field fence. Pulse in the dirt, no room for pretense. Long blank street, sweet moon on the dash. Not chasing future, just making it last. Ain't nowhere past now. Steady in my grind, can't slow down. Hard roads I plow. Hands cracked, don't ask how. Ain't nowhere past now. Same grit, same town. Keep moving anyhow. Ain't nowhere past now. Come on, damn it, we ain't got all night. You barely know the hell I'm in, don't pretend you do. I spit grit, slip on spit, kicking up trouble, boots full of mud and bad news. I ain't got time for your soft-ass guesses, don't you dare call this a phase. My pain's hard-packed, Jack, and I ain't fucking here to play. Kicking up dust, cussing at the sun. Heartburn hot like a gun. Chewing bitter words, spitting blood and rust. Kicking up dust, just can't run. Kicking up. You say I ought to slow down, but I don't see brakes. Pressure cooking, liquor looking, bad luck, scars in my wake. You got opinions, shove 'em. You got fucking questions, none. I burn bridges just to warm my hands and laugh when people run. Kicking up dust, cussing at the sun. Heartburn high like a gun. Chewing bitter is a river running deep in my chest. Every damn comment just pounds in my head, I confess. Fast tongue, blast some backstabbing bastards try to pass. Dumb, fast cash, last laugh, fuck 'em, I'm the bad one. Alliteration all in, ass deep in this aggravation. Ain't no salvation, just slide in with that raw vibration. Slide guitar crying, I ain't lying. When I'm fighting, I bite it. Spit it, rip it, all those little lies, I light it. Bitter winter, center and flannel, middle finger signal. Laughing at your fragile ego, watch it shrivel. Running my mouth, running these roads rag rough. No romance in the ruins, only me tough enough. Swallowing gravel, heart beating hard, damn ain't that life. If misery loves company, then fuck, pour me another round tonight. Kicking up dust, cussing at the sun. Heartburn high like a gun. Chewing bitter words, spitting blood rust. Kicking up dust, just can't run. Kicking up dust, motherfucker, I'm done. Yeah, kicking up dust till I'm gone. Kicked up dust on a Jersey road, engine screaming blue. Didn't see the rain cloud shadowing, I was just passing through. Had my boots up on the dash, rolling fast, radio loud. Didn't know my plans were headed south, so fate came down. One phone call got me changing lanes. Road signs rearranged. Life never explains. Out of nowhere, the world spins me around. Took my vision clear, turned me upside down. Can feel my pulse in my fist. Every mile I swear, you came crashing in. Out of nowhere. Full of heartbreak, but you cut straight through. Didn't knock, didn't warn, just tore up my old set of truths. I was spitting fast thoughts about running free, no care, till your storm slipped in and ripped up the air. Now my map's a mess, lines all crossed. From North Shore tides to the dirt clear, turn me upside down. You feel my pulse in my fist. Every mile I swear, you came crashing in. Out of nowhere. Whoa, let's go on. Maybe I need a little shock to my chest. Maybe I was running too hard from what's best. Your fire in the night hit my pride like a death. Yeah, you shattered my streak. Out of nowhere, out of nowhere, the world spins me around. Took my vision clear, turned me upside down. Can feel my pulse in my fist. Every mile I swear, you came crashing in. Out of nowhere. Whoa, beaten down where the blacktop cracks, dogs howling, sweat dripping, shirt stuck flat. Calluses digging deep, feel the bite of the blade. Old Ford humming heat in this hard sun parade. She's whistling from the porch, iced tea on the ledge. My mind's running faster than the ditch by the edge. Rough hands, no playing, rope burn on my wrist. Each drop on my brow, another thing I miss. I grind till my fingers numb, jaw clenched, I don't run. Every breath tastes like rust. I swallow fire, I trust that this ache's more honest than tomorrow's spin. I let the pressure in, I let the pressure win. Got this heat under my skin, like an anger bottle begging for release. Grinding gravel, fighting winds, like guitar was I don't ever find peace. Wake up in the morning, blistered again. Aggression in motion, I'm breaking, I'm in. Can you feel the pulse in my grip? It's a hostile rhythm. Knuckles raw, I'm the proof, not a symptom of prism. Adrenaline's a snake through my veins, venom of wisdom. I spit grit with the tempo of a piston's religion. I build backbone, unravel, defied fate in these boots. While the world double takes, I'm chewing splinters and roots. Quick tones trying to flick at my skulls, I don't rattle. Syllables cocked and loaded, I'm the stone in the saddle. Pressure in my backbone, sweat stains on my neck. Slide licks cut the room, they demand every check. Heart beats with the hi-hat, frustration the snare. I bring the east to the country, raw rhythm in the air. This heat under my skin, like an anger bottle begging for release. Grinding gravel, fighting winds, like guitar was I don't ever find peace. Wake up in the morning, blistered again. Aggression in motion, I'm breaking, I'm in. Ain't no cool shade, don't calm this burn. This burn, every scar lesson I keep, every corner I turn. Between field dust and night, the battle's my kin. Still itching with the fever that's under my skin. Got this heat under my skin, like an anger bottle begging for release. Grinding gravel, fighting winds, like guitar wheels I don't ever find peace. Wake up in the morning,